I probably shouldn't be telling this story, but I need to get it off my chest. Let's just say I had a cousin. We'll call him Steve. Now, Steve was the kind of guy who thought the paranormal was a joke. He'd roll his eyes at anything supernatural, ghost stories, haunted objects, all of it. And he especially loved to mock me. Why? Because I've always been a believer. One summer, Steve and a couple of my other cousins went to Connecticut. They visited the famous War and Occult Museum. You've probably heard of it. It's the one that houses Annabelle. Yeah, that Annabelle. My cousins were nervous. They knew the warnings. No touching, no joking, and never disrespect her. But Steve? He thought it was all theatrical nonsense, a scare show, a money grab. He looked right at her in that glass case and said, "Wow, you think you're so bad? Show me." Everyone in the room went silent. You could feel the air change. Someone tried to grab him and say, "Don't say that, Steve." But he just laughed, loud, like it was the funniest thing in the world. "It's just a doll," he said. But it wasn't. On the drive back home, not even an hour after leaving the museum, Steve's car had a blowout. He lost control and almost flipped the vehicle on a curve. Luckily, it just spun out. He managed to get it to the shoulder and change the tire himself. He brushed it off, said it was coincidence. The next day at work, Steve was doing routine maintenance on one of the machines. He was standing beneath a piece of overhead rigging when a chain snapped. A massive steel panel crashed down, just inches from where he stood. Everyone said it was a miracle he wasn't crushed. The thing was, that rig had never failed before. And the safety latch? Broken clean through like it had been cut. Again, he laughed. "If Annabelle's coming for me, she better do better than that," he said. But that night, it got worse. He told one of my other cousins that he felt like he was being watched in his home. He said the air in his room was heavy, like something was pressing down on him. He said his dog wouldn't go near his bedroom door anymore. At around 3 a.m., he heard a knock. 3 knocks. Soft. Deliberate. He opened his door. No one there. The next morning, he woke up with 3 long scratches on his chest. He said he didn't remember dreaming, didn't feel anything, but something had marked him. Within 48 hours of mocking Annabelle, Steve was barely sleeping. The lights in his house would flicker when he walked into a room. His phone would ring, but there'd be no one on the other end. And the last thing? He said he heard her voice. A whisper. "You asked me to show you." He moved out of that house and stayed with our aunt for a while. He wouldn't talk about it again. Ever. Years have passed now. Steve's still around.
And he never talks about Annabelle.
Sometimes, late at night, I wonder what really happened after he got home. But I don't ask. Some doors shouldn't be opened.